Israel breaking news today. Conservatives say Biden and Schumer emboldened Iran before its strike on Israel. Republicans in the Senate accuse President Biden and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Democrat New York, of emboldening Iran before its recent attack on Israel. Instead of backing Israel, Democrats are catering to their radical left base, which hates Israel and supports Hamas and Iran. Ted Cruz, Republican Texas, told Fox News Digital Biden gave Iran almost $100 billion to satisfy his base. Cruz said Iran used the money to construct drones and cruise missiles to attack Israel. Essentially, Joe Biden subsidized Iran's attack on Israel. Democrat positions on Israel and Iran are illogical and unjustified. 13 Dems vote against Iran condemnation after Israel strike. Iran attacked Israel directly over the weekend with hundreds of drone strikes and ballistic and cruise missiles. Israel intercepted most drone and missile attacks with U.S. military assistance. Iran attacked Israel through proxies in Syria and Yemen. Directly attacking from within its own country is a huge step up from proxy warfare. Fox News app, read. Since October 7, Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer have worked to undermine Israel at every point, Senator Tom Cotton, Republican Arkansas, told Fox News Digital. On the battlefield, at the UN, or in Congress, they prioritize pleasing their pro-Hamas party before helping our biggest Middle East partner. The Democratic Party's pivot on Israel empowered Tehran and its allies, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican Kentucky, said Saturday. Before the attack, Biden strengthened his stance toward Israel fighting Hamas in Gaza. Biden told Netanyahu this month that U.S. policy with respect to Gaza will be determined by our assessment of Israel's immediate action on these steps to reduce civilian casualties and protect humanitarian aid workers, according to the White House. The call followed an Israeli strike that killed 7 World Central Kitchen relief workers. Schumer called on Israel to conduct elections to replace Netanyahu, saying he has put himself in collaboration with far-right extremists and has been too ready to tolerate the human toll in Gaza in a floor speech last month, angering Republicans if Prime Minister Netanyahu's coalition stays in power after the war ends and pursues dangerous and inflammatory policies that test U.S. assistance standards. The U.S. will have to use its leverage to change Israeli policy, Schumer said. Schumer sought a confidential intelligence briefing on Israel-Hamas hostage negotiations before his floor speech, something he often receives. The briefing showed that Schumer's speech would not interrupt hostage negotiations, a source said. Dearborn activists pushed a bail on Biden spreads to other battleground states. The source could not confirm whether the briefing had Iran implications. The Schumer office responded with a statement by spokesperson Allison Biasotti. Leader Schumer has been clear that the United States is committed to Israel's security and that the best way to deter enemies of Israel, like Iran, is for the House to quickly pass the bipartisan supplemental bill, which needs over $17 billion for Israel's defense and U.S. operations against Iranian-backed aggression in the Red Sea. The Majority Leader's office said the attack on Israel was a response to Israel's recent raid on Iran's consulate in Damascus, Syria, adding that Iran and Israel have been at war for years. One Democrat official said senators are worried that an increasing number of Democrats' stance on Israel will give Iran the impression that American backing for its partner is waning. Senator Tim Scott, Republican South Carolina, said Biden was trying to walk a tightrope of satisfying a more radical base of his party while retaining the mainstream American attitude of support for Israel. The president isn't acting delicately. He's aiming to cross the Grand Canyon statement. To Fox News Digital, White House spokesperson Andrew Bates denied that Biden emboldened Iran to attack and defended his position toward Israel. He claimed former Trump administration officials and Fox News reporting have discredited such claims. President Biden is the first American president to directly support Israel, as he directed the military to do last weekend, Bates stated. He is the only American president to visit Israel during wartime to demonstrate our unwavering commitment to their security. He never applauded Hezbollah or criticized Israel after October 7, unlike others. While criticizing Democrats, Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican Tennessee, noted a recent attempt to compel Senate votes on a standalone Israel aid bill. After Senator Roger Marshall and I requested a vote to defend our ally, Senate Democrats rejected quick funding to Israel again this week. She told Fox News Digital, the left prefers politics to placate their socialist base. It's evident that the Biden administration and leader Chuck Schumer refuse to support our most critical Middle East friend, Blackburn said.